Hello, YouTube. How is everybody doing? Welcome to a impromptu, not necessarily planned stream. Because here's the deal. The new skill system is out finally for Ark of Osiris. However, we have two problems. First of all, this might be a problem. So the stream might be done in like 5 minutes. If I can't get in, then we're going to call it quits and probably delete the VOD, and that's that. If we can get in, however, this is going to be a trial run for Ark of Osiris skill system in Continent 1. Now, UCS of Kingdom 2 have been always friends of the channel. They're a great alliance, big, powerful players, and one of the big boys in the game. And they are, whenever there is new stuff, they are always super kind and allow me to come in and spectate them and cast and record and do whatever I need. They send me the information needed. So big shout out to Kingdom 2 and the folks of UCS and the Puni and of course Homicide, who is the liaison of things. And so, yeah, in 3 minutes we're about to find out whether we can get in or not. If we can't get in, then we gotta go yell at Lilith a little bit because blocking this function is kind of messed up. How the hell do I cast Ark of Osiris's if you can't get into Ark of Osiris below City Hall 16? A little bit of a problem indeed. So we'll have to find out. Hopefully we'll be able to get in. If we can't get in, and I'll call it quits, probably delete the VOD, and that will be that. If we can get in, then sweet, it'll be fun. We're gonna have to figure it out now. The teams fighting are not ideal. We're talking about like 1.1 billion against like 300 million. But the point of watching today is not like a good Ark of Osiris, but it's to see how the skill system works. If we manage to see something, I don't know what we can see. I might have to be a titled R4 to be able to, I might have to be entitled R4 to see all the skill stuff. I might have to be on the field to see when a skill is procced. Maybe spectators can't see it. We don't know anything. And so, again, we have the opportunity to try. So I took a couple of hours midday off of work. In theory, I am at lunch. Don't tell that to my boss. I'm at lunch right now. And instead of being at lunch, we're going to try to cast an Ark of Osiris where the goal of the Ark is not to pay attention to the gameplay, but we're going to pay attention to the skills. We're going to try to see if we can see how it looks like when skills are casted, how much effect do they have, how much energy you gain, and all that stuff. But we don't know if we can even get into Ark of Osiris under City Hall 16, and we don't know if we can even see skills being casted as a spectator. So, yeah. If I stayed up awake basically all night for you not to be able to spectate, I'm going to be salty. Well, tell that to your friends at Lilith, Homicide. I already messaged the support, and I was like, yo, is this really locked to City Hall 16? What a joke. I'm pretty sure they didn't even consider the fact that people want to come in and spectate an Ark without being City Hall 16 or being even part of a kingdom. But whatever. We'll see. 35 seconds and we'll find out, I guess. For better or worse, again, for the record, we are not going to pay attention too much to the gameplay itself. We're going to talk primarily skills, and hopefully we get to see how certain skills are casted and how much effect they have on the map. I've got Cheese on speed dial right now. Well, you're welcome to tell him that. You're welcome to tell him that. What's up, Arkle? How's it going? All right, 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Can we get in? I think we can't. If you ask me, we definitely can't. Huh? What do you know? I'm impressed. It worked. Let me retract the messages from the... Shoo. Retract the messages to support real quick. Shoo. Shoo. Yeah. Okay. We good. Kinda. All right, so we're on the field, but we have yet to see anything different. I don't think that as a spectator, I can really see the skills being casted and whatnot. Show the teams not Renav, Kosk, it's not a fair fight at all. These guys are like 300 million power total. Like, they have people here who are like, I think like 20 million power players in this thing. It's just a test run. This is not an official Ark of Osiris. And it seems like they haven't they haven't really ported people in. It looks like it's just a free-for-all. It's a match of Ark of Osiris that's meant for people to test the new. It's weird that I see them in blue, even though, well, blue and red. It's meant for people to test the new skill system, see how it works. It's the Russian Bears versus UCS, both K2 alliances. See, that's what I'm saying. RUB are from K2 too. That's what I'm saying. Nobody is really like fighting for this. This is not an official Ark of Osiris. The rewards are not the same. Nothing is the same. It's just, hey guys, we want to test the skill system, so let's do an Ark and see how it works. I'm not a titled R4, and I am a spectator. I'm not on the map. So, like, for example, I don't see buffs and I don't see all that stuff. Like, when you guys are playing on the match, you have, like, the little squares in here with all the stuff that was triggered or turned on and whatever not. We might not even cast the whole match. What we might do is just try to see what we can see as spectators. And if we can't see much, we'll call it quits. Because, honestly, there's no point in us sitting here and watching this if we can't actually see what's being casted, what's happening, and so forth and so on. If we only just kind of guess what's going on, it's going to be pointless. So this is pre-recorded. I thought it was a rerun. No, it's not pre-recorded. It's happening live, Douglas. We're live. It's not pre-recorded. This isn't pre-recorded. No, it's not. It's not a rerun of a past Ark of Osiris. No, it's a... Oh, I know why you thought that. Yeah, it did change. Because the early... the early... thumbnail was an old thumbnail, and then I changed it to the new thumbnail. So this is not pre-recorded. This is not old. This is like live right now, and we're gonna spectate essentially UCS and RUB not doing much, but hopefully casting skills, right? That's what I'm... Okay, all right. Well, all the shields disappeared, which is good. He still has... Okay, all right. So people are coming out. I don't see if we can see skills being casted at all. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this. I've been told that the Ark system lags a lot. It does. It does. Although, to be honest, I've never really lagged too much. But yeah. How come Ark now? This is a test run. This is not like an official Ark. This is a test run for the skill system. So they essentially wanted to run a test Ark before next week's Arks of Osiris, and to make sure that the skill system works and not screw up a full like set of Arks of Osiris next week because skill system doesn't work. I don't see anything different. I also don't see the energy bar at all. So I don't believe that we will see anything in particular that is different. Let's see. Homicide, are you on the field? I don't think so. Are you? Because you stayed up. You said you stayed up because of me. Maybe right test run. Okay, on the title. Sure. Sure. Skill system. Test run. UCS versus... And I can also put RUB. RUB in here. There you go. I changed the title. That should make more sense. No, it's 6 a.m. At Ark, I should be asleep. Yeah, I should be asleep. Okay, so I don't see anything different. I don't see anything different. I do see a rally marching stupendously faster. I do see a rally marching stupendously faster. And those seem like tier 5s mixed in. So I'm guessing this is a skill. The fact that this is marching faster than this, I believe that's a skill that was triggered. It's a skill to make the march move faster. I'm guessing. I can't see really, we can't really see the skills being casted. It's a little bit of a shame. It's a little bit of a shame. I think that Lilith should consider adding the skill casts to spectator mode in case they haven't. So as spectators, we can have an idea when skills are being casted. It's as simple as putting the list of skills that were picked by each side in here or something, and then let them go. Unless what Lilith want to do is that each team cannot know what the other team's skills are. In that case, it makes a little bit more sense why they would hide it. It would make more sense if they hide it. But I don't know. We're just gonna watch this for I don't know if we're gonna watch the whole match. If I can't see how much energy is being regained and I can't see anything really, then all we're watching is UCS going up against an alliance from their own kingdom. It could be all sorts of messed up. But the fact that this rally made it this fast here I'm pretty sure that there was a skill proc right there for this rally. That the skill that makes rallies march faster has been casted, which is interesting. It is interesting because these guys are moving stupendously fast. And here we have more tier 5s and this is much slower, so maybe not. I don't know. It's a good question. We're kind of like trying to figure things out as they're happening, right? I don't really know because I didn't want to, we didn't want to put UCS's plan out there. I have no clue when they're going to cast which skill and where. So maybe I need to be a titled officer to be able to see these things. And I honestly didn't feel like asking UCS to be a titled officer because I mean they're a big alliance. They don't need to put in my camera account as an R4 a titled officer, right? It makes no sense. But maybe if I was a titled officer, not a spectator that's a titled officer, I could see the skills and the energy. Maybe. Because this is an important one too. Can titled officers outside of Ark of Osiris see what's going on inside Ark of Osiris in terms of skills? Or does it have to be a titled officer in the match? That's interesting. That's an interesting scenario. I'm not going to bother End Day right now with making me a titled R4. Honestly, because I don't think he would like that. And even then, I don't know. Not really comfortable asking him that. Don't want to be an officer of an alliance, of an actual big alliance. So maybe what we'll do is we will pick up an alliance in Kingdom 59 that I can take over as an R4 with an account or two, and then we will be able to do that there. Just see how it works. For now, we're just chilling, trying to see if we can spot some skills being activated. Skill position is easy to misclick. Interesting. So people are already porting in. 51st minute. There's a rally on UCS's obelisk. For the record, for those of you who don't know this, and I haven't mentioned it yet, UCS are winging this. There is no strategy. There is no team being picked. It's a free-for-all. People just got in and whatever. So don't get too hung up on the match itself. We're trying to see if we can catch some skill casts, but if we can't catch a skill cast, then we're just gonna call it quits. Hey man, even with a bit out of topic, did you consider putting a sub channel in your Discord with commanders and talent tree recommendations? Yes, Peace Talker, I have, but a lot of the talent trees that I have, I didn't build them, and some of them I cannot really discuss because they are internal for our alliance. Each alliance has their own little like skill trees that they work with for certain things like Ark of Osiris, KVK, and so forth and so on. So yes, I considered it for a little bit, and I know that a lot of other content creators do it, but I can tell you that anyone who has a good talent tree that is like spectacularly good, they don't publish them. And so to make like a generic channel with the talent trees, we can do that. It just, I don't think it'll give you that much added value. I can't remember what skills will be integrated in our Ark of Osiris. Can you name any skill off the top of your head? I cannot name any skills off the top of my head now. But I can pull up the skills. I have them on the second monitor, and I can tell you what skills exist. We're just walking around right now the map, trying to find like a rally, trying to find like fights happening to see if we can if we can notice any skills being used. If we can notice any skills being used, it'll be nice. If we can't notice skills being used, then it'll just, I'll go back to work. What else can we do? It doesn't seem like we can see anything. We're going to give it another like 10 minutes and see if we can see anything. And if we can't see it, we'll call it quits. When will this Arc of Osiris? Bam! There it is. Cool! Awesome! That was dope. Okay, so they used the skill. So as a spectator, I guess because I'm in UCS, I can see the skills being used. That's dope. That was actually really cool. I wish I could also see the energy bar. I really do. I wish I could see the energy bar. So 5 more teleports. Sweet! Early stream, my guy. I like, it's a test run happening right now. We just saw a first skill being casted, which is awesome. I hadn't seen that before. Was that a big enough alert? I have no idea. I think it should be bigger, shouldn't it, Douglas? That's pretty cool, though. It's nice that, although I wonder if they used other skills, or that's the only skill, because it updates here, then it appears on the screen. But if it's like an area got a skill casted, whether it'll tell us or not. So we're gonna have to find this out. It's a good thing we did see it, though. Maybe skills that are not like that, they don't affect the UI, they don't show up like that. I don't know. I have no clue. We're just finding it out as we go. Arc of Osiris update is still coming next update. Arc of Osiris practice is still coming next update. I have no idea when they're going to release it. They've never really announced when they're going to release it. So I don't know if it's going to come next update or in 2 updates from now or in 1 year from now. I have no idea. I don't remember seeing anywhere that they announced that it's coming. They did ask, what would you guys prefer? And they did mention that they want to do it. But they never really announced this is when we're doing it. So, yeah. What's up, Titch? So we did see a skill being casted, which is cool. After a skill is casted, they should have an icon popping for spectators. So while I do agree with that to an extent, if they want to make it so that the other team can't see it, then probably the better idea is not to have it. Can you ask UCS VC for a bar? There is no VC. There is no VC. There's no VC, but you know what I can do? A bunch of people in here. I could get out of here and I could get out of the arc really quickly and ask in their chat. PM them then? Yeah, that's maybe what we'll do. Interesting. So the reason I don't see the skills here, I'm assuming, is because so teams don't know what skills each team picked. I don't think Lilith really took into account spectator mode at all. I really don't. I think that they're just testing to see if it actually works. So we're going to wait out and see if any other skills get casted that we can notice. I don't know if any skills were casted. Anyone from UCS in this chat by any chance? Is there anyone from UCS in this chat by any chance out of the 190 people, 19 people? Except for Homicide, because, well, Homicide is probably dead asleep by now. Hopefully. That guy's been up all night. UCS is not letting Blue do something? Yeah, they're just playing around. It's kind of weird. Like, I would definitely say that probably not the best idea to test run by gate locking your enemy. It's probably not a good idea to gate lock your enemy. But maybe, I don't know. I have no clue. They did cast the teleports, Titch. But they did. We don't know if the energy bar is full. We don't know if it starts empty and it fills up. I have no idea. Why is RUB losing? Because RUB don't care. Neither do UCS. It's like it's a test run for the skills essentially. It's not a match. It's not even like they're not even getting the same. They're not even getting the regular rewards. They're just doing a test run. Perhaps it's cooldown, so they have used the first skill, which was one you called out, rally march speed, and then the second one casted was the prompted on the screen. Maybe it could be. Maybe the one I called out that the march was moving faster. Maybe those were tier 3s and I didn't notice. I have no clue. Do note that the 15 minutes to capture the arc. Yes, this is dope. This is nice. That's cool, Homicide. Thanks for pointing that out. That is really cool. Now the timer tells you how long is left on the arc. I wonder if you drop the arc, if the timer resets. I wonder if you drop the arc, if the timer resets. It's cool that we get to see the new features. I think that it's still worth a while of us watching at least, I don't know, maybe like another 15, 20 minutes of the match, not the whole thing, because we can't really see how fast the energy is regenning. We can't really see the skills being used potentially. We only saw one so far. So maybe reset if enemy picks it up. Maybe. I have no idea, Meadow. Nobody has a clue. This is brand new. If you ask me, UCS should allow Blue to try to take this arc real quick. Ask UCS to test. Yeah, that's what I just said. But I don't have access to them right now. Anyone who's on the match right now, on the map right now, is doing their thing. Maybe one of the UCS peeps participating can record. I don't want to bug them. They already went above and beyond to let me know this is going on and just letting me in and all that. I don't want to bug people who are on the match to record for us and stuff like that. What we might have to do is we might have to just wait for the next arc week, and by next week I will cast. You don't, but we do. You go ahead and do that. I can't stop you from doing things. But next week, when Arc of Osiris happens, I will make sure that we have an alliance in Kingdom 59 that I'm a titled R4 in, and we will have that footage available. The worst case scenario. So we're about 20 minutes into the match. We've seen so far one skill being casted that we notice, but other than that, we haven't seen anything else. Interesting. So for those of you just tuning in, this is a test run of the Arc of Osiris skill system. UCS are taking the opportunity to just beat up on RUB. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, you know? I would have let RUB do a little bit of things just to be able to test stuff, you know? Like, give them the opportunity to pick up the arc to see if the timer resets, or give them the opportunity to take the Sky Altar and hold on to it so you can turn on a skill and see the difference between your rally hitting without the skill and with the skill, you know? Like, I feel like to an extent UCS are taking this a little bit more seriously than they should, which is not bad. I mean, that they're gonna own this match. But maybe they'll decide, you know, the first 20 minutes or so to play hard, and then after that test things. I mean, you might as well, right? I hope Lilith lets alliances test it out. It would be fair for upcoming season 2. Otherwise, it would try to first more experience. Meadow, I'm pretty sure next week's Arc of Osiris will all have it, and then you can test it then. I don't think it'll be only during Arc of Osiris League. During Osiris League. Well, go tell the R4 to put me in, coach. And next time it'll be that way. It's not that big of a deal, Homicide. I appreciate UCS for letting me in. And even if it's not a test run exactly, it's not necessarily. Awesome. Ooh. That's cool. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. That's actually really, really cool. I love it. That's spectacular. You get a thing on the map on where it was casted. You can see who were the affected marches. That is actually Really, really cool. That's really, really cool. Oh man, I really hope that anyone who watches the VOD watches it, because we've been casting for like 30 minutes and just all the time saying we don't know if the skills work. We don't know if the skills work. Most people might give up on the stream, but those of you who are sending the links out, let your people know that it works, that we get to see it. That just made everything worth it. I know, right? That was sick. And we can still see it. We can see which marches were in the zone that was casted. Does it mention the energy when you click on the structure? I don't think it mentions energy when you click on the structure. I think it mentions energy only if you're titled R4. That is, and I wonder if he's marching back. Will his marches coming out still be under the effect? That's interesting. Let's keep an eye on him. If he comes out with the skill still affecting him, that'd be insane. No! Where are you going? The skill effect lasts for... I didn't catch that. That was way too fast. Where did he go? Where did he go? Let's find him. Did he go this way? That was sick. That was actually sick. Where did he go? Here he is. He moved from here to here? What the? That's some greed. He moved from here to here so he can send marches in and out quicker to hit Snowmain. Emperor, my dude. Emperor, my dude. Come on, man. It's not that serious, man. Really? Post the live, bro? For sure, for sure. It's definitely going to be out. The VOD is going to be out after. But notice that his marches don't have the effect anymore. So it works on the marches that stay available on the map. So it is important to remember that you do not march back. You let the marches die. You want to keep... No way. Really? Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's some BM right there. That's some BM right there. My man, come on. You're testing Ark of Osiris. He's trolling. Oh, for sure. But really? Really? Ports are not free, but they have a lot of them because they use the port skill. That's pretty funny still that he moved. But come on, man. But the skills are dope, chat. The skills are really dope. I'm interested if RUB are using Divine Aid. There's 5 teleports. That's the second time they do that. That's the second time they do that. Mizu is a fun guy. That is pretty funny. I'm like, come on, man. Why you have to do this? I wonder if RUB are using skills. Can we see RUB using skills? Would we be able to see it? I really hope RUB do use skills. RUB, please. Because I haven't seen them get more teleports. If we see them get more teleports, I don't know if we can see. Got a screenshot of that text, sending it to you on Discord. Thank you. Please do. I'll put it on the screen right now. But we haven't seen an RUB skill being casted, which goes to tell me that as a spectator, I can only know when our team casts skills, which is super, super important because it's good. As a spectator in UCS, I can't give UCS information about RUB skills being casted, which is fantastic. I really do like that. By the way, I take back everything I said. Lilith definitely took into account spectator mode a little bit. They definitely thought about it thoroughly because we can't see RUB skills and we can't see the skills that are active right now. So I take that back, Lilith. I take that back. That's dope. Good job. Legit good job. I love it. I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked we got to see that. Chat, what do you guys think? Do we cast the whole match or do we... Actually, we will cast the whole match. I'll tell you why. Because so far, I believe we've seen 3 or 4 skills being casted. So I want to see how many skills they managed to cast throughout the match. And then we'll look at which skills those were, how many points that was. And we can kind of have a guess on how much energy points they got throughout the match. Whole match, then edit it out and talk about it. Ooh, I was just gonna dump it out as is. But you might be right. We might cut up the VOD and put up a shorter video. Those of you who are here get to enjoy it live, and then later on we will. You know what? I'll do this. I'll release both of them. I'll release the full VOD for anyone who wants to watch it, and I'll release only a shorter video with the pieces and parts. What is this stomp? The stomp is a test of Ark of Osiris skills. This is not a real match. These guys are like 1.1 billion power against 300 million. It's just a test to make people use skills. Oh, where did you send it, Titch? You sent it in the general chat? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, let's take a quick peek at that. So what it said, and I'll put, when I edit the video out, I will put that, I'll freeze the frame so you guys can see it in that video, okay? I'll read it out loud in chat. I'll read it out loud on the other screen so we don't miss any action in case another skill is casted or something. Relentless Siege was casted then. This skill effect lasts for 5 minutes upon victory. The time required to occupy a structure is reduced by 30 seconds. So they casted Relentless Siege, and it essentially said what the skill was. So up until the 38th minute, we saw 3 skills being casted. We saw Relentless Siege. We saw, was it 3 skills? Yeah, it was 3 skills. Relentless Siege, the thing with the power, the strength that they used, War Drums, and the teleports. And now we saw another teleport skill being used after that. So far in about 28 minutes, we saw 4 skills being casted. And those 4 skills all together, let's go take a look at the screenshots we got. Because I have screenshots of all the skills. Someone, D, sent them to me because she is awesome. I think she posted it in the members exclusive Discord room. Where did she send that to me? Was it here? Yeah, no, it was PM, I think. D. Where's the PM? Someone sent me all the skills. I don't remember who sent me all the skills. Maybe it wasn't D. Someone did send me all the skills. Screenshots of all the skills. I don't know who it was, though. Let me go scroll around. But we got to keep our eyes on here, too. Ark of Osiris is about to appear on the battleground once again. Sweet. Chat, if you're enjoying the exclusive, the first time we see an Ark of Osiris casting skills, drop a like on the stream. I would appreciate it very much. It costs you a second. It helps out the channel a little bit. Members chat, okay, thank you. Appreciate you for letting me know. I didn't see it. I'm just scrolling up and kind of keeping an eye on this to make sure. Was it D who sent it? I thought I remember. It was her. Okay, so they casted Relentless Siege. Oh, Into the Dream. Sweet. What is it? Where? What? Oh, they got through the gate. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I love it. It's so cool. I don't know. I'm like a little kid looking at this. It's like it actually works and it works well. I am stoked. So far, we saw Relentless Siege, 4 points. We saw War Drum, which is 2 points, so 6 points. We saw the teleports thing twice, which is another 6 points, so that's 12 points. And now we saw the nightmare thing, which I'll find it in here in a second. Where is it? Where is it? So we're at 12 points so far. To the death. Damn, they used to the death. That's 6 points. So far, they've used 18 total points. So far. So in 30 minutes, they got about 18 total points-ish. I don't know if they're using all of them or not. But so far, they've casted about 18 points worth of skills. Chat, there is no way only 29 people hit a like on that, on the stream. Come on, my dudes. We're here midday at work. Instead of working, I came here to cast this awesome thing so you guys get to experience it live for the first time. And you're gonna tell me you can't drop that like on the video on the stream? Come on. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, of course. But yeah, 18 points in about 30 minutes is what they used. We don't know yet if it's everything. What happens if they zero a city after entering the base with to the death? I have no idea. I think nothing happens. You shouldn't get kicked out. That'd be messed up. So to the death essentially lets people in. That's insane. That's dope. The marches that were in the area when it was casted, it lets people... That's actually insane. That is actually insane. I love it. Increase the damage dealt of up to 30 alliance troops within the area by 100%. Increase their damage reduction. Lasts for 1 minute. During that period, troop cannot receive any heals. Interesting. No, you always could walk into the base? Really? I didn't know that. By the way, it's not always Deathstroke. There was a time when you couldn't get through this. So, there was a time that you couldn't walk through this. I don't remember. I didn't know that they changed it so that you can go in. Okay, so we read what that skill did. Is the points replenished like Elixir in Clash Royale? Exactly, Eris. That's exactly how it is. It's exactly like that. It doesn't let people in. There's still a bug to get in all the way back to the side. Interesting. You can't attack anything in the base. They can only attack you. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know. When I do Arc, we usually don't get to a point where we're gatekeeping. We don't get to a point where we're gatekeeping. This is cool. I'm stoked. Thank you, Meadow, for sending me the skills too, my man. I appreciate you very much. That's really nice of you. You aren't supposed to be able to walk in. It's a bug from a long time ago. Yeah, you should be able, if you march here, right? That's why everybody's marching here. Then you can get in. I really wish, I don't know, Homicide, I don't know if you can get in touch with the folks in there. Maybe the Alliance chat, they can read it. Maybe you should ask the folks of UCS to pick up the Arc and then let someone else from Blue Team pick up the Arc real quick to see if the timer resets. I don't know if you can get to them and ask them if they could let Blue pick up the Arc once. Like, Heaven's Grace. Instantly heals slightly wounded troops. Okay, so 26th minute. Another 6 points? What? That's 24 points in 26 minutes. Uh-oh. It looks like the skills are gonna be used a lot. Whoa. This is nuts. It is. It's also cool as hell. Is this practice mode? No, Eris. This is a trial run Lilith created to in Continent 1 to test out the new skill system. Did Lilith give him infinite energy or something? No. I believe it's how it's supposed to be. I believe it's how it's supposed to be. I believe it's how it's supposed to be. So, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, he can't see DMs. Crap. I'm trying to figure out how we can get some folks, get in touch with the folks in the match to see if they can. Do you know when the Arc practice will be released? No, nothing yet. Bet some developers are lurking on the stream. Probably. If I were to guess, Cheesecake is here. Or Simon. Maybe. Hi, Simon. Or Cheesecake. Scroll up. Odd. To the death was not queued at the beginning of this match. It appears that it was changed. Ooh. Interesting. So to the death was not part of the skills you guys chose, and yet they were able to change the skills through the match. Is Guan Yu strong with Alexander? Nicholas, he seems to be very strong with Alexander. I haven't seen that much action of Guan Yu yet. Interesting. That's good to know. That is really good to know. All right, so there is one bug that was found where you can exchange the types of skills as the match is going, which is not supposed to happen. That's good. That's good. Chat, this is why they're doing this. This is exactly why they're doing this. To ensure that we get to see how it works, and to ensure that they get to fix bugs. Can you imagine if that bug would happen while all the arcs would happen? Relentless Siege was also one not queued and they used. Interesting. That's good to know. For the skill that affects 30 members in an area with the rally in area, it seems to work. I wonder if you cast the skill on the rally and then the rally breaks, if the marches that were part of that rally get the skill, and if there were 30 marches in the circle, a rally was one of them, and the marches do get to keep the skill, does it go over 30? That's a good question. That is a really good question. We're piling up a bunch of questions and comments. In the video, we're gonna put that there, and then we're going to talk to Lilith about it as well, because they're keeping an eye on this for sure, 100%. But they're keeping an eye more on the technical aspect, I believe, and I don't think they're asking. I don't know, maybe they are, but I don't think they're asking themselves like what if kind of questions, but rather does this work or not. I really wish UCS would let Blue come out a little bit and just, you know, keep trying things. There's no point in deadlocking RUB like this. Like, you're not getting the same rewards. These are like a little bitty rewards just for people to as a thank you for participating, essentially. He has his own way of watching this match, probably, but I doubt he's watching this. Not this. I mean, like the match. I bet you there are a few engineers watching this though, for sure, and some testers, maybe a business analyst or two. Running charge, increase the march speed of the 30 alliance troops. Okay, where did it go? It went here. Wait. Ooh, that's sick. That's sick. Chat, I love it. Each skill also has a different thingy, a different like thing that you can know which skill is affecting. I wonder if we can double up skills, so you can have like a circle and then these as well. I love it. This is so cool. Oh. Look at the rally. Why is it simplified graphics? Look at the rally. The rally just ran. I love it. That's sick. That's probably an infantry rally, I am guessing. Or, yeah, it should be an infantry rally. Takeda Shingen is his name. Look at that rally flying. I love it. I'm super stoked. This is sick. This is sick. I think the skills cannot stack, maybe. But we did get one more confirmation. We cannot see their team's skills being casted. We can see, however, their troops that are affected by skills. I love it. I love it. And this was super clever. It was. They literally marched a rally all the way out with the fast thing so nobody can catch them. That was hilarious. And they pulled a bunch of people out of the gate, which is nice. I kind of really wish they would let more people come out and not do this. There's no point in that. Like, what are you doing? You're picking up kills. You're picking up individual points. I don't get it. But the fact that they're even doing just testing things, I love it. And I really appreciate UCS for letting us watch this and chill and, you know, show it to the community. It's amazing. It's really cool. That's a blue skill, I guess. Ooh, Jagu. That's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe when it's your alliance, you see it like in big, but the small ones we saw, that makes a lot more sense, because that means that the points we counted are wrong. What we see in big is our alliance, and when it's in small, it's the other team. And that's why the points, and that's how they managed to cast so many level 6 cat. That makes so much sense, Jagu. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. So when it's in big, it's our alliance. And when it's in small like it was, it's the other teams. And then that explains all the points. Because there's no way they gave 24 points in 30 minutes. But 12 points per team, that does make sense. That does make sense. Oh, that's cool. This is cool. Yo, chat, I'm stoked. I don't know why I'm like a little kid in a freaking candy store, but I am. I love it. I really wish Persian King would take it blue side and let blue pick up the arc. Persian King, be the man. The man of the hour. Go that way. Go that way. That way. Show us what happens. Run up the timer. You guys won. Run up the timer. See what happens when the arc goes back. Test more things. It's a test run. UCS did use teleports twice. Yes, they did. Let the timer run out. The 15 minutes. Let's see what happens. I really hope he does. So there are more things to test. I just told him. Nice. Please. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you. Homicide, you're the MVP today. Yeah, let blue pick it up. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the timer resets. And let the timer run. You guys don't need the arc anymore. You guys got all your points, all the things. Let's test things. Might as well, right? No, don't say that, Douglas. UCS are just a serious alliance. They always are on top of their game. Sometimes it's a little bit, it might seem excessive right here, but they're always on top of their game. I appreciate that about them. It's fine to see you with your humor instead of the KVK stream serious face. Peace Talker, trust me when I tell you, the serious face is because I cannot be humorous. Last time we tried humor in Lost Kingdom, it caused massive mayhem and political diplomatic nightmares. And so I don't even smile because last thing I need is for another diplomatic incident. Because I smiled, you know? And so I agree with you. I much prefer being like this on stream and more energetic and have more fun. But when you take the words, grab some popcorn, and you take it out of context and people start getting upset because it's arrogant, that's when, and it was, you know, just a joke. That's when I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and have a straight face and not have fun. Just do it. Be a politician. Interesting. So they don't have enough to get this another skill out here. One thing that we haven't noticed yet, and I hope we get to see it, is what happens when blue team casts a skill that has a circle area. Do we get to see it on the map where they did it, or we just get alerted that it happened and then we got to go search for it? Did someone use War Drum? Yes, someone did. They used a bunch of skills, actually. They used a bunch of skills. 11 minutes remaining. Persian King and Homicide. Oh, my goodness. I was going to say the MVPs, but he's going here. Really? Oh, well. Oh, well. We tried, chat. We tried. We tried to see what happens if the timer resets or if blue pick up the time, the thing if it resets. Oh. Is he hearing us? Persian King. Go give it to blue. Let's see what happens. If they pick it up, does the timer reset? What happens when the timer hits 0? Test. He heard us, chat. Oh my goodness. Give it to blue. Yeah! Woohoo! We did it, chat. Or Homicide did it. Pog. Hooray! I gotta go see I'll watch the VOD. Titch, appreciate you, my man. You have a good one. I have VIP points next time, so you should stop by so I can use them. Appreciate that, Homicide. Eris, maybe. Maybe they applied to the death. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to have to go back and look at it like more carefully. He should walk it to their base. It's what he's doing. What a guy. That's awesome. Now only they need to allow them to march out here and pick it up. Let them pick it up. Let them pick it up. What does it matter? You're 6,000 points ahead. Comeback is not real. Let's test. 9 minutes till the arc, I guess, gets reset. That's cool. That's cool. Because if it gets reset and then there's another 15-minute timer, you can still delay the arc. You could delay it by 15 minutes and go grab it again and delay it by 15 minutes again. That could be cool. Will the points replenish constantly or like 10 per minute? I have no idea, Eris. I'm going to, after UCS. Okay, so it says who casted the skill too, which is important, and he did it here. For the extra. Ooh. I love it. I love it. Yes. That's sick. Oh, that's dope. I wonder if you click on a march, it'll say here that it has a... That's so cool. Oh, man. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. It shows the timer, how much time is left on the... I wonder if you're on the map, if you can see the other team's timer as well, or can I only see the timer on this? I wonder if... Yeah. Oh, okay. It's UCS. Oh, whoa. That was a bug for a second. Wait. Okay, so that's here. The visual bug for a second, but it worked. It worked. All right, here comes the arc. Will UCS let Blue pick it up? I hope they do. Blue, RUB, pick up the arc. What happens then? Persian King, the Persian King and Homicide are definitely the MVPs. Definitely the MVPs. Death to the death was applied by Blue Circle. Interesting. That's interesting. Maybe they wanted to just be able to kill off the people that are in here quicker then. Maybe that's what they wanted. How do they push so deep inside? Did they send a march and they get dragged inside? No, there's a bug where you can send marches all the way back here, like these guys are. Except that these guys never stopped themselves, so now they're screwed, stuck in here. So you can march all the way to the back, and then you just stop your march somewhere in here. You can't attack anything, but you can get attacked. So Blue are attacking red in here. Just a heads up, if it is true, if that defense skill on a building is active and the building switches hands, the skill is lost. Interesting. That's interesting. Blue, come out to take the arc. How can we get UCS to let them take the arc? Okay. Oh, yes, we see RUB. No, now that makes a lot more sense. It was applied somewhere in here. Where? Who got... That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so it was, we can see, we now definitely can confirm that the smaller things are the other team. Now that's confirmed. So you are right, Eris, you are right. I really wish, oh, come on, come in here. Come grab the arc. Forget about them, come grab the arc. Yes. Yes. Don't touch them. Shoo. You don't need kills. Oh my goodness gracious. I understand them though. I understand them. It is tough. It's tough to, and he's not even hitting the arc carrier. I am over it. It's tough to get people to back off, I guess. Oh my goodness gracious. Why do you have to do this? Let the guys pick up the arc, for the love of God. So they can test. Nice. All right. Persian King is getting hit by 2 marches now. So there's going to be a little bit of a success to get him knocked out. By the way, I really, really don't blame them for doing this. I think it's just they're so accustomed to fighting like proper that they're just not letting it go. Although they should let it go. There we go. They're probably going to beat up Persian King now. And hopefully they'll be allowed to pick up the arc. Just let them pick up the arc. UCS. Oh my goodness. All this. We are testing. All right. The arc is about to drop. Okay. Timer hasn't changed. Someone in blue, click on the arc. Oh my goodness. Name SK. Name SK is surname SK is really gonna take it back, aren't they? They're really gonna take it back, aren't they? Are they gonna take it back? All right, that's awesome. So the time doesn't reset. So that's sick. That's good to know. The timer just essentially keeps going, and it's cool because if you fight and keep dropping the arc, the timer still goes. So, interesting. Even if a team manages to bring the arc very close to them, you can actually fight for it close for long enough to make it go all the way back. So you don't have to march it all the way back. Interesting. This opens up a lot of strategy, chat. Because what you can do is if the arc carrier, for example, made it all the way to like here, instead of having to carry it all the way back, you can consistently keep hitting people that pick up the arc in here and then just wait for it to respawn back. Cool. So the timer did not reset. And I am betting that when it changes hands, it won't reset either because it went from red to neutral and nothing happened. So I would assume that when it goes blue, nothing happens either, right? Let's see what happens when the arc it ends essentially. If there's a timer, like someone said there's a timer, 5 minutes, something like that. Let's see. I think the new arc will spawn after 5 minutes. Jagu, we'll find out in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. We won't get to see the arc spawning again because there won't be time for it, but we'll get to see what happens. And even more, I'm more interested in seeing what happens if the arc is in someone's hands than on the ground. Because making it from the ground is easy, but I really want to know what will happen to Leah right now. If Leah gets either ported out or dies from it, I'm gonna laugh so hard. I can already see that happening, chat. That all of a sudden you see Leah like poof to here, or even worse, just dies. Because how do you take the arc off of her? We'll see in a minute and 43 seconds. Daka is definitely not gonna let that happen. This is cool. I'm stoked to see this. UCS used War Drum once again. Where did they use it? In here. Okay, so that's War Drum skill right there. And we actually got to see... Interesting. So there was no circle on the ground. So I'm guessing that when you place the skill on... There is like a circle, kind of like when you do this. There is a circle. When you do this, you see the circle. So I'm guessing it's the same concept. And then when it applies, anyone within that circle. So it's also important because I wonder if the people who are on the ground can see the circle to make it their way in. So if I place the circle and it goes to here, can he see he's outside and march his way in? All right, 43 seconds. Check the circle color. Red one is UCS, blue is the other one. That makes sense. That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. Click a player with War Drum effect. Thank you. Good call. No, we don't see any difference, right? We don't see any difference. Great call on that one, Christian. Great call. Nothing here. We don't see anything else. Do we see any other indicators somewhere on the map? Nothing. Yeah, we clicked. We clicked on any of them. Nothing. I don't see anything different. Cool. All right. 3, 2, 1. ARC has disappeared. Oh, we actually might get to see it. Pog. That's sick. That is yo. Bravo, Lilith. I love it. It actually works. I actually love it. Nothing so far, with the exception of being able to use skills that you didn't put in the lineup, which is not a hard thing to fix. They probably they probably have like I can tell you as a software engineer, it's probably like 2 or 3 variables that they didn't swap. They didn't change the edit mode from true to false when the match started. That's like a super easy fix. I can give you, I bet you $10 we're gonna see by sometime this week a very, very small, like less than 1 megabyte update that will fix that. And then from there, it should work. So that little bug is okay. That's cool. Pog, chat, I'm stoked. This is so cool. This is so cool. Imagine the carrier goes back to the middle. I'm not gonna lie to you. I expected that to happen. I expected either the carrier to go back or to die. That was my expectation. I love it. Chat, if you haven't yet, drop a like on the stream. I appreciate you guys, the 100 of you who are watching this live. UCS hard punish. Where? Why? Okay, it's a passive skill, right? Because I don't see it being casted on anything. It's a passive skill that was used. I don't see it on an area or on anything else. All right, cool. First of all, big shout out to UCS. Thank you to N-Day, Homicide, and company for letting me spectate this and show it to you guys. I will make a video of all this later today. I promise it'll come out later today. The VOD will be available instantly, but I will note in the comments that I'm gonna make a shorter version with everything you need to know. Actually, I'll release the VOD at the same time that I release the video. That way people don't get confused or don't give up on it. I'll release the VOD with the video. And then from there, we'll see what else, okay? Chat, I appreciate every single one of you who are here with us today. We're going to watch till the end, the very end, see if something changes. Maybe something in the summary screen is different too. But after that, we'll head out. I appreciate all of you who are here and were here and are here. Dropped a like on the stream, commented with me, speculated, helped me out. Eris, Meadow, Jagu, and all of you, and I may have forgotten a couple of you who gave us some insight. Who gave us some insight of your own through the match. So I appreciate you guys for being here with me, trying to figure all of this out. Christian too, click on a player for with War Drum, reminding me to do that. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And we'll make sure to make a condensed video of everything we saw. I love it. I really do. It works really well. I'll rewatch the VOD by myself. I'll count the points that they used to have an estimation on how many points were available, and that video will come out later today, chat. Okay, it will for sure. The only thing that is going to be annoying is I'm going to have to go through the whole hour and actually watch most of it. Well, I'm just going to scroll it forward like 4 times, something like that, just to get it done. Okay. Okay, there was an error there, but that's okay. Lol. RUB took the thing of Egypt. All right, nothing changed in here. Nothing changed in here. Cool. G-Bus. I don't know why people healed, but okay, some people healed. Oh, no. Ooh. People didn't heal. Interesting. Unit heals could be from the skill. They could have both casted skills for healing. Interesting. That's cool. I love it. I do, chat. I really do. It's awesome. I'm guessing that these heals are from the skills and not from people using speed ups. That's my guess, at least. It was awesome. It was really, really awesome. Chat, I appreciate every single one who were here with me. Crazy Lost Kingdom Action 161. Woody, I'm going back to work. It's literally midday at work. I came into the house to cast for you beautiful people the first ever Ark of Osiris with skills. This was practice mode? No, 7 foot. This was like a trial run. It was an Ark of Osiris trial run that Lilith created specifically for Osiris, for Continent 1 to test Ark of Osiris skill system. So big shout out to UCS. Thank you for being so awesome and letting me in. Shout out to End Day, to Homicide, Puni, of course. Puno? How? I forgot his name. What's the name of the dude? Puni, yeah. Who is a little bit of a pain in the butt to let me in, but it was all appreciated. I love the fact that he double checked and made sure everything is cool. So shout out to him as well. And see you guys sooner rather than later. I'm going back to work. My boss is going to kill me. I went to lunch an hour and a half ago. Probably not the best day ever. Definitely work out a little bit late, but screw it for the content. See you guys sooner. Whoa. Big shout out to Persian King. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being awesome and carrying that arc. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you very much, everybody. And I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. Video about all this later today. Homicide, you're the man. And yeah, drop a like on the stream. See ya. Peace. Goodbye.